Britain once ruled a quarter of the world, but its empire wasn't built on brilliance or benevolence. It was built on theft. Economist Utsa Patnaik calculated that Britain drained India of nearly $45 trillion over 2 centuries. Colonial loot is not a metaphor, but very real. India wasn't governed, it was asset stripped. The East India Company arrived as traders but became rulers, taxing Indians to fund British wars and London's economy. Flourishing industries, textiles, steel, shipbuilding, were crushed by design. By independence, as Jawaharlal Nehru noted, India had been reduced to one of the world's poorest nations. India's share of global GDP plummeted from 24.4% in 1700 to less than 4% by independence in 1947. That wasn't decline, it was engineered. History remembers decline as destiny, but here decline was designed, and this is where we step in. This is outrageously yours, where we don't sanitize empire, we expose it. Here's how the con played out. India exported goods worth billions, but payments went straight to Britain, not Indian producers. Taxes collected in India financed British wars in Europe. India was forced to fund both world wars with soldiers, resources, and money. Even famines were exploited. The Bengal famine of 1943 killed 3 million, worsened by Churchill's decision to divert grain to Europe. This wasn't a mistake, it was the blueprint of empire. Patnaik's research proves it wasn't aid, it was theft. That money seeded Britain's industrial revolution, funded its railways, built its welfare state, and filled its museums with Indian loot. India wasn't a beneficiary, it was the financier of empire. Britain still points to railways, law, and English education, but the truth is, railways were built to move loot. Laws were designed to suppress dissent. Education was meant to create clerks loyal to the crown. Even today, the monarchy flaunts stolen jewels like the Kohinoor, locked in a crown, not conscience. The empire ended, and so did Britain's free ride. Today, it struggles with stagnation, inflation, and fading relevance. India doesn't seek empty apologies. It demands restitution of wealth and recognition of crimes, from Jallianwala Bagh to the Bengal famine of 1943 and the centuries of engineered poverty that followed. It demands restitution of wealth and recognition of crimes. Britain didn't leave out of kindness, it left because it was broke. The poverty of 1947 was colonial, not native. India's resilience grew in spite of empire, not because of it. The world must now know. For 200 years, Britain plundered India. The empire is gone, but the jewels remain. God save the king, because little else is left to save. This is outrageously yours, where silence isn't absence, it's strategy. Until next time, keep disrupting.